I would, if it was up to me, I'd put Stoneforge Mystic, Twin, and Birthing Pod back into the format, but it's not up to me, so. I mean, this is a hand. Here's to a Stoneforge Mystic unban. Yep, yeah, I agree. Like blue-white mid-range, black. I want to play Dead Guy Ale in Modern. I want to play black-white mid-range. I feel like people who talk about the possibility of unbanning Umezawa's GTA or Punishing Fire have never played with or against either of those cards in a creature-based matchup. It's they're really obnoxious. They're really obnoxious. There's a Worlds Finals from like circa 2012 or 2011, like one of the first Worlds events after Modern was created as a format, where there's just like two teamer twin players just like punishing firing each other to death, and it's just like the most miserable Magic you'll ever see. I think fast mana is obnoxious and probably shouldn't be legal, but who am I? Who am I to make decisions like that? Amulet. All right. Well then. Yep. This thing doesn't have any power on its own, huh? We're gonna send a message. Nah, let's bump it. Bump up the jam. We have our 10-2 on turn 4 here. It's very unfair. Chrome Box unban. That sounds... Alright, it's an Azusa. So they can make 4 mana here. For those that are new to the stream, Thedave is going to take a 10-minute time out there because they made a random statement without articulating themselves. Amulet Titan seems like it's not a great matchup for me because put on your big kid pants, use your words, tell me it doesn't seem like it's a good matchup, and then elaborate. They can't unban Chrome Mox, that would make Owling Mine tier 1. Man, we play the crap out of some Owling Mine with Chrome Mox. That sounds great. Just could never lose. Could never lose. Is the Legendary Mox going to be good in Modern? Did you know that if I was capable of telling the future, I would use that very potent ability for something more powerful than predicting Magic the Gathering trends? The answer is we don't know, right? Like, anyone that's telling you the Mox will or won't be great in Modern, those are like the same people that were like selling you that like Bloodbraid Elf and Jace were going to break the format, right? And like those people were very wrong. The actual answer is we don't know. We should wait and play some games with it and really practice and see what could possibly be the outcome. So the champion ability, that's a good question. So this is the champion ability. We have to exile another creature we control that shares a creature type with this, another elemental here. And then when this dies, we get back the thing that we championed. So if they have land, Titan, they could chip into us next turn. because the Sakura Tribe Scout gives them another one. They have 3 cards in hand, so we could very easily get Titan here. No Titan. That's great. That's great. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like a combo, chat. It's like a combo. What's going on, Mr. Collins? Welcome to the live show. This is my mono red deck. My mono red deck attacks for 25. Yeah, scoreboard. All right, we got these Blood Moons. We got these Fulminator Mages. Abrade's actually pretty decent, right? Like, sometimes we want to kill Amulet, sometimes we want to kill their creatures. I'm pretty sure this is just a bolts out matchup. Need 2 more cuts here. Need 2 more cuts here. All right, let's do it. This is not a Justin Pyle. This is a... I should really start writing down who submits what deck list. I need to put a submitter column in my spreadsheet at some point. And I always talk about doing that and then never do, so let's like not expect it to happen. I literally just boarded in 2 Blood Moons. Quite literally just boarded in 2 Blood Moons. Scene seems dope. There's also a deck list on your screen. So what are we getting here? I already have 1 Nova Chaser in my hand. Am I just supposed to Fulminator Mage them here? I almost feel like I'm just supposed to Fulminate. I could get something that ramps. Spent on a creature. Oh, this can be spent on anything, huh? Add blank if that was spent on a creature for like it is. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna get Generator Surveying. So we just like turn 3 breach them, right? Just gonna like breach Emrakul them. There should probably be 4 Emrakuls in this stack, but we'll talk about that later. I don't know if you really need the island. There's only 1 blue card in here. It's like a 4th Nova Chaser Mage. Also, one of your elementals makes mana of any color. So, like, that fixes in addition to Cavern of Souls fixing. And, like, we have 8 ways to cheat it into play, so... Fulminator Mage is an elemental. Is in fact elemental. That's why our land destruction hate in the board is split Blood Moons and Fulminator Mages, I'd assume. Who's ready to get a little wiggly, chat? Who's ready to send the Squid Mama? The Squid Mama is hungry. Aren't you just packed for Inferno Titan? That's so great. Asking the real questions. Inferno Titan's actually kind of interesting. Maybe that's better than this. Because this, we could cast Inferno Titan off of this thing. Well, I'm just like 10 out of 10 just like breaching them, right? It's like not close. I guess I could Nova Chaser them. Nah, I'm just gonna take them off their lands. Trigger. of this as a deal 10 burn spell. Think of it as a 4 mana burn spell. That's what you want to think of it as. Message me the deck in private, LQ. I know I try not to look at things midstream, so there's just too much going on. I wish I could take credit for this masterpiece. For those that are new to the stream, this is a viewer submitted deck list. This is a donation deck list. So someone sent me this deck list and was like, hey, would you play this if I pay for the league? And I was like, yep, that looks sweet. So here we are in the match 1 though. Hopefully they're dead. I'm hoping. Hoping and praying. Are we done here? The sad part is they're just dead to our fork. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited. See, this is exciting to me because this way I get to kill them with Nova Chaser. Yep. Yep. Champion this one. Coming in hot. And the most literal, look how hot this is. Like, just like burning up with fire. It's so hot. I hope they're ghosting. That way they knew I ripped it in the first game. Got him. I can only assume. And now this sample size is very small, but so far I'm not unconvinced that this isn't the best deck in Modern, because so far it literally can't lose. You're 2-0, 2-0, 1-0. Let's head back into the Nova Blitz here. It seems fine. Not super exciting, but fine. Needs another land, obviously, but we have like Faithless Looting. I don't actually know the answer to that question. Oh no, chat. Oh no. I think we're in trouble. Oh no. I should have kept that one. But I don't want to play this because I don't want to get an elemental on top of my deck. I auto-concede way too many frustrating and bad matchups to ever have a hope of 5-0ing most of the time. And that's okay. Really, really it is. Oh, okay, sure. That's really funny. That's really funny. Looks like we're playing against taking turns. I didn't want to concede till I know what we're playing against, but now that we found a cavern, maybe we can just get him here. Yeah, we're very, very dead. So these bolts are bad. Abrades and Shattering Sprees kill Howling Mines. Seems fine. Not exciting, but fine. But Jeff, they can fizzle. Yep. Yep. I mean, the bolts aren't that good either, though, Gregor. So, like, that's fine. What's going on, Vix? You're fine. It's only match 2, Duncan. We beat Amulet Bloom match 1. It was glorious. Do you auto-concede in Paper Magic, too? It depends on what type of event I'm playing, what we're playing for, how badly I care about the results. Like, if it's like a low-stake side events thing and I can just go play more Magic, yeah, I concede pretty regularly in Paper, too. I think I just value my time highly. If I'm, like, playing an Open or a Grand Prix, and, like, I'm not going to have anything to do for the next 40 minutes anyways, other than, like, dick around to get something to eat and use the bathroom, then no, I usually make my opponents kill me. Man, this Shattering Spree looks real awkward. That's a Nova Chaser. Alright. So I'm gonna... Oh, this is sweet. So I get to... Oh, I made a mistake. I should have cast this off of... But this is really awesome, actually. So we get to do this. And I get to put another Nova Chaser on top of my deck. And now I get to activate this. And floop this Nova Chaser into play. Which is gonna champion the Flamekin Harbinger here. What a tilt. What a tilt. What a tilt. What a tilt. I'm so tilted. Got Giga Drowsed. Shrewd opponent. They diddled my card. Why would you diddle my card like that? Why do you hate fun, opponent? Why do you hate fun? That's the question you have to ask our opponent. Ready for a repeat with Cryptic Command? So he says. Jeez. Jeez, we got to attack. I'm excited. What? Seriously? I mean, sure, I guess it's the same. I guess I should actually fail to find here, because I'd like to hit a Through the Breach. Like, I have this in my hand already. It's about the same, really, because they get to block this, so I guess I understand that, like, they didn't really care. Oh, they let me keep the Nova Chaser. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, it does. Correct. Is loose. We're just trying to chase the rainbow here, opponent. I'm about to flip these bad boys over. Feels like they're about to flip these over. No. Generator Servant makes mana for anything. Alright. Alright. You get this one, opponent. On to the next. Looting's fine. We got looting. Which graveyard-based strategy are you employing, opponent? Ah, Dredge strategy, eh? This card just making like double mana. It's really pretty good. You know, it's a one shot, but like, it seems really powerful. Yeah, Golgari Grave Troll wasn't the problem. The problem was that they printed Price, Amalgam, and Cathartic Reunion. That was the problem. Discarding the White Border Mountain was a punt. I agree. I agree. No, these are actually just the default mountains that I had in my thing. Yeah, it's like a slightly different Pentet Prism, right? Because it gives haste. Yeah, Neonate too. They gave Dredge a ton of tools simultaneously. There is a deck list on your screen. If you're on mobile, you can type !deck in chat and I'll give you a link to pull up in your mobile browser. You gotta feel out that question yourself. God helps those that help themselves. I think we're dead. Maybe I was supposed to play the Generator Servant and just hope to hit the Emrakul here. Meaning it conflagrated. We might just be getting conflagrated here and it doesn't matter. They have another conflagrate. Yeah, we're pretty dead. We had some graveyard hate in our board, right? Maybe a couple cages and a couple surgicals. A few surgicals and a couple of cages. Probably just trimming the bolts. Don't want to dilute my game plan too much. Got one more trim here. I get this Field of Ruin. I think anyone that joins a league expecting to go 5-0 with anything, especially in Modern, is a fool. Magic has enough variance that you should never expect to do better than 3 and 2. His hand doesn't have lands, but it has sideboard cards, so let's go. Let's go. Taramaguchi, the very generous 1,500 bits. Use these bits towards whatever decks you want. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go do those right now so I don't forget. What do I want to push up in the queue? What do we got in here? Team Urkiki. Let's make that one happen sooner. I like Team Urkiki. Boost it up. Yeah, I like wanted something to snack on, but I like wasn't really hungry. So like I feel like the closest thing I could do if like I'm not actually hungry but I want a snack, I should just like eat some carrots. I actually think, so some people are asking me like what do I think is the best Modern deck right now, or if I want to give myself the best possible chance to win. I actually think the blue-red prison deck is very good. I'm just happy to be here. Can you put these to bump Eureka Tell? Thanks for the bits, JMP. 10 out of 10 will do. Eureka Tell. think we might do a couple days of Legacy next week. It's been a little while. We've got like almost a dozen Legacy decks in the queue. I think we might do Legacy on Monday and Tuesday next week. What's going on, Walsh? Is the crunching from the carrots bad over the microphone? I guess I should ask that before I continue eating. The mono red prison deck, in spite of my best efforts to try and lose every game by punting, we have not done worse than 3-2. We've gone 3-1, 3-2, and 4-1. But the 4-1, we actually would have 5-0'd if I hadn't misclicked. It was a misclick, it wasn't an actual punt. I knew what I was intending to do, but Magic Online didn't make it happen. Still quieter than Declan. Quieter than Declan is an exceedingly low bar. We went 3-1 because I conceded a match I didn't feel like playing on turn 1. Hey, Carthaxian with the 2-month Twitch Prime resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. Thanks for re-upping your Twitch Prime on my channel here. I do appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. I believe this is my opponent trying to... Oh, this is a Cathartic Reunion. Okay. We're actually almost at another emote. 13 sub points from hitting another emote here. This is my 10-2. My 10-2 is amazing. It was actually against Tron because I didn't, so like, I'm playing the blue-red prison deck to practice because I think I'm going to play it in Kentucky. But when I play it in Kentucky, I'm going to get Damping Sphere. So I conceded because there's no point in practicing the Tron matchup without Damping Sphere. Did anyone know when the ban list update takes effect? Because if they change anything, would it change before? No, there's no reason. Yeah, we've got the Grafdigger's Cage. There's no reason to snipe the conflags. What's the worst matchup for the prison deck? Mono red. Oh, are you talking about the Legacy deck? If you're talking about the Legacy deck, your bad matchups there are decks that cheat creatures into play. So you're dead on board because I have a Nova Chaser. I have Modern Staple Nova Chaser in play, opponent. Don't you know that it has Trample and you will die? Don't you know that it has Trample and you will die? Gotcha. Did the Trample correctly. Scoreboard. What happens if there is a Deathrite Shaman donation deck and it gets banned? We will dance on its grave? I don't know. I actually don't think I have any Deathrite donation decks right now, do I? Yeah, I actually don't. 4-color creatures might be. It might be. Yeah, 4-color creatures has 2 in it, but that's probably I could swap those. Okay, so if they do make any changes, is this a keep? I think this is a keep. It's got a surgical and some things. I only do it for the emotes. Vivid Zeus. Thank you for the 4-month 3 subscription, third of a year. Welcome back. I do appreciate that. So let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and floop a Nova Chaser to the top of my deck here. I haven't played the prison deck enough yet to really know which matchups are good and bad with it. They missing a land? Oh, geez, they're missing a land. Is it aggressive to surgical Faithless Looting here? I mean, it's definitely aggressive, but is it correct? It's probably wrong, right? I probably just wanna, like, snipe conflagrates and stuff like that. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. We're gonna snipe conflagrates or amalgams. No, I'm just gonna wait and snipe conflagrates if they dredge. Yeah. All right, they took 2 more actual draws here, so they could have missed on. They could have missed again. All right, unless they have Spirit Guide, they can't conflagrate, so I'm gonna wait till their draw step to surgical the conflagrates. I guess I could spot check for Lightning Axe here, but I don't really have a line that plays around Lightning Axe, so when in doubt, YOLO it out. Oh, I should have put this into play, right? Because if they Lightning Axe this, they'd get both of them. Yeah, I should have cast this first, but details. All right, 10U. Hot, 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 hot like fire! Hot like fire! We like to party. Throng with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much for that. I do appreciate it. I know there's a lot of excellent people streaming on Twitch right now, so I appreciate you putting your Amazon Fund money towards my channel this month. Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. So I've got to stop on my opponent's draw step, and the reason for this is I want other conflagrates to be in their deck for them to draw through here. And conflagrate's a sorcery, so I can surgical them during their draw step here before they have a chance to cast it. So I basically denied my opponent 1 dredge out of their deck. They have a bunch of Nature's Claims in their hand. Wow, they boarded down a conflagrate. I guess that kind of makes sense. I'll take a picture here because it lasts longer. And then I did get all the conflagrates there, right? Yep. Do they have any Lightning Axes in their deck? They actually don't. They like went hard on the Grafdigger's Cage Hate. Are they dead? I think they're dead, right? They need to like dredge into like 2 Narcomoebas here, and they're already through 2 Narcomoebas. So I think our opponent has died. I think Nova Chaser has just hulked the dredge deck. This deck's kind of funny. Oh, and they have a Narc in their hand. So yeah, they're actually just dead, right? Because Novi tramples. They didn't have any Lightning Axes in their deck, right? Just like actual 0. Yeah, actual 0 Lightning Axes. Yeah, all right, sweet, 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 excellent. Running some nerds down. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday, great weekend. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna play some Modern tonight. I've got a bunch of sweet decks to play. It's quite the Jeep to beep beep, right? Every deck's a 3-2 deck. That's our motto for Modern around these parts. Every deck is gonna 3-2. What's going on, Tom? And literally 0-3 with everything I pay you to play. You're not wrong, Griffin said. You're not wrong. This hand's actually very good. We get to we get to Harbinger, a Generator Servant, to turn 3 Nova Chaser with haste on the Harbinger to like get a backup Nova Chaser should they kill this. Sand's actually quite excellent. Generator Servant, yep. Modern staple, Flamekin Harbinger finding modern staple, Generator Servant to floop modern staple Nova Chaser Mage into play. Just nothing but a big old box of staples here, chat. Nothing but a big old box of staples here. Maybe. We definitely have a fast linear plan. They generally have lightning bolts and what's it called in their deck though? So like they could definitely just like kill our poor little Nova Chaser, right? Only modern staples on this stream, right? This stream is not a good one for people that are afraid to look up what cards do. Alright, opponent. Please don't kill me. It's a shame we were on the draw. We could draw an Emrakul here too, right? If we draw Emrakul, we just get to breach them. Although if they have a bolt, I assume they're going to kill Generator Servant here. Yeah, I agree. The brawlers seem really terrible. If there was a card that was first up on the chalking block, that would definitely be it. But I also certainly can't profess to be familiar with, are there other elementals out there that could potentially be better than Flamekin Brawler? Alright, opponent, don't kill me next turn. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh no, are we getting bolted? Oh no. Oh no, don't bolt me. Don't bolt me, opponent. Filterfish is an elemental. Man, I would play the crap out of Brinny Ray in this deck. It's a damn shame Brinny Ray is not a modern legal. Damn shame Brinny Ray. Nah, I don't think Green-White Value Town's a very good deck, and Todd Stevens streams with it enough that you don't need overlap for me. If you want to watch someone stream Green-White Value Town, go watch someone who enjoys it. I don't understand why you would play a creature value deck in Modern and not stick a combo into it. What's Filterfish? Filterfish is a hex card. It's a 2/1 flying haste creature. Basically, that when it attacks, you discard a card and draw a card. It's very good. Opponent. Are they so floored by Nova Chaser that they don't know what to do? I did see that wall. Someone linked me that. That was really funny. Yeah, it's similar to Looter Scooter because it's a rummage. It's really powerful because if you don't have any cards in hand, it just straight up draws a card when it attacks. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. Oh, my sweet summer child. My Flamekin Harbinger will simply find another Nova Chaser. Another Nova Chaser. Don't mind if it does. I'm gonna attack Challenger with both of these. Are we gonna get him? Are we gonna get him, chat? I think we might get him. I think we might get him. Are you dead, opponent? Championing Harbinger is actually the most degenerate. It's just good deck building, really. It's just good deck building. Good, clean deck building. Please be dead. Please be dead. Please be dead. Please be dead. Oh, I guess they get Valakut plus Mountain here. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. I think we've died, chat. We flew. We Nova chased too close to the sun. We Nova chased too close to the sun. Just couldn't. Too good and pure for this world. Too good and pure for this world. Maybe I was supposed to hold. Maybe I was just supposed to fire breathe this last turn and then hope to hit a land for the Nova Chaser. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. Well, I don't have a 5th mana for the Through the Breach. I got Supreme Exemplar because Breach with this kills them. Oh, I should have put this into play, right? On the off chance their hand was just rancid. I assume we're dead here. I assume that our opponent's just going to kill us. Oh, you know what? Yep. We're gonna lose. I should have put this into play. Because now they get to shoot both my creatures. If they have another land, it didn't matter. But I should have put this into play. Because then I could have done this. Yeah, tickets are fine. Tickets are fine. Yep. Yeah, I punted the game. Yep. So they didn't have. I did have 4 bolts in my deck. So that was a mistake on my part. So because my opponent didn't have another land to play, I should have put this out last turn. And then I'd have had an elemental in play still, and I could have breached this to kill them. So small misplay on my part. It's fine. Fine, we'll get him in the next 2. Get some land destruction, some land disruption in here. Any card in my opponent's deck would have killed me there. They didn't have lands to play, so that probably meant they had more spells that found lands. Details on how donation decks work are there. Tickets are the same as $1. Opponent mulligan to 4. Alright, so you're saying there's a chance. You should read the Oracle text on how championing a card works. For people that are familiar why I conceded that last game. So look up the card is called Supreme Exemplar. Look up its Oracle text. Huh. I'm gonna lead on the Fulminator Mage here, hoping they sack this for a mountain. Correct, yeah, that's why it was correct to put the third elemental into play rather than pushing one more point of damage. So that way, if they could only kill 2 of my elemental, they'd still be able to, through the breach, and kill them. Sweet summer child who never knew, right? Ain't that the truth? You never had to deal with a misbind click. You lucky SOB. And now fairies can't buy wins in Modern, right? Just like completely and totally unplayable. All right, drop 10-2 into play. It's a tilt. Here, giving it the college best here, that's for sure. Look, Bitter Blossom, Wild Nicottle, Bloodbraid Elf, Jace the Mind Sculptor. These were all cards that were going to ruin the format, if you listen to some people. These were all cards that people made the bold claim were going to ruin the format, and instead, they just, like, were gone like a fart in the wind, basically, right? Let's put another Nova Chaser on top of my deck. Let's power up my Fire Breather. Let's get in there. Looking to dodge a second Anger of the Gods here. I would love me a Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic sounds like such an enjoyable addition to this format. The white mid-range decks in Modern really aren't that powerful. So, like, I really feel like they could take a fine boost. We are all farts in the wind. The only thing white has going for it in Modern are its sideboard cards. Okay. Path is okay. It's okay. 6 to crack them for... So they have to block here or they die. Lingering Souls is more of a black card than a white card, as Mardu Pyromancer likes to remind us frequently. Do I want to cast this other Flamekin Brawler? I don't think I do, because if they anger me, that would be really bad. So I think I just want to put them to 2 here. Harbinger. I wish I had an elemental that had haste. I really wish I had an elemental that had haste. Just on its own. That would be... I felt like I've wanted that before. I'm not super familiar with all of the cards that are elementals in this format, but if I was going to make some changes to this deck, I would definitely want at least one elemental that could, like, run my opponent down in situations like this that I could find with Flamekin Harbinger. Is Ball Lightning an elemental? Okay, yeah, Ball Lightning then. I don't know if that's the best one, but yeah, I would definitely do a Gatherer search and be like, yo, dog, feed the clan. The clan is hungry. Oh, baby, feed the clan. The clan is no longer hungry. Is Hell's Thunder an elemental? If Hell's Thunder is an elemental, that's the winner. Definitely Hell's Thunder. Thunder. Thunderblast. Vengevine is green. Good try though, Twitch chat. Good try. A for effort. You tried. There was an attempt. This an Anger of the Gods? This smells like an Anger of the Gods attack. Same difference, right? That means we could pact for Vengevine. You're not wrong. It does in fact mean you could pact for Vengevine. Oh no, chat. We're down to the last Nova Chaser. We're down to the last Nova Chaser. How do we win if we run out of Nova Chasers, chat? Alright, so I'm gonna play this Flamekin Brawler and then play the Nova Chasers. That way if they have a bolt, they can't blow up all my creatures. Alright, your move. No! Alright, grab... I guess we'll grab Soulstoke here. So we're gonna be pretty dead to land Titan here just because we can't beat the 6/6. Six mana is probably a little bit too much. Another Bloodbraid's pretty scary. Lead the charge, Incandescent Soulstoke. I believe. Stupid opponent and all their interactive cards. Don't they know this is modern? Not supposed to have to interact in modern. I mean, as a connoisseur of memes, of course I've put Niv Magus Elemental on the stack a non-zero amount of times. And I get Titan next turn and concede. I guess if they Titan us, we could still rip, what's it called? We could rip the last one, the blue card. Okay. So you're saying there's a chance. All right, sending them to one. Hopefully it's got a bunch of scape shifts in their hands. Scape shifts, lands, and rampant growths. I mean, isn't every day tier 6 day on this channel? Is it every day tier 6 day on this channel? Hey, we're 2-1 in this league. Oh no, the clan, it's so hungry. Why are you so hungry, clan? Am I supposed to play this Smokebraider? They've already played 2 sweepers, right? They've only played 1 lightning bolt. Yeah, I'm gonna play this and play around a bolt. This also plays around Primeval Titan or a blocker. So if they draw an Anger or whatever, Scape Shift resolves. Hey, Zombie RX with that brand new tier 1 subscription. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. So thank you for that next level of support. You're 11 sub points away from a new emote. Getting close, getting close. Did you register Smokebraider to not cast it? That's true. That's true. We didn't come here to not get them. Opponent bringing in their Blood Moon Hate. Yeah, Feed the Clan's fine. Feed the Clan's a card that's seen play more than one time. And like the red-green Valakut deck has a harder time against the aggressive decks in the format, right? So like it seems like a fine sideboard card. Must have run out of mountains, right? That's true. We are currently flingless. This hand's very good, right? The Flamekin Harbinger for Generator Servant. Or sorry, for Nova Chaser. And then we have the Generator Servant. We drew the Fulminator Mage. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Where are my chasers at? There's my chaser. There's my chaser. Get on my deck, chaser. Now, the Brawler's been necessary to champion a couple of times now. You're seeing the Blood Braids that make you want Bolt? Nah, I don't think so. Look, anybody that's logging into Magic Online expecting it to be quality testing doesn't understand what quality testing consists of or like how Magic Online works. So that bolt there is kind of good for us in a way, because that bolt means my opponent likely doesn't have an Anger of the Gods or a Slagstorm. So it feels weird to like say I'm happy about that bolt, but in reality, I'm pretty sure I am. I'm pretty sure I am. Just like what that bolt means for the context of how the rest of this game is going to shape up ideally. Yeah, so the Through the Breach is a way we can cheat Nova Chaser Mage into play 2 with haste, basically. So it kind of like does a couple different things, right? I mean, logging data in general, it's always the Wild West. As someone who plays a lot of Magic Online, it's always pretty random, like whatever. You should just play Magic to have a good time, especially Magic Online. Like, slam into people, get your fun points, move on with your life. The real question is, do we slam the Nova Chaser into the threat of a lightning bolt? Alright, well now we certainly are, because they don't have bolt up. Always make blue mana with your Cavern when it doesn't matter, because blue mana is the best mana in Modern. Strictly correct. $160 Planeswalker points, unlike you need to get to a big tournament. Grand Prix are like 8x multipliers, right? Only in Modern or all of Magic? I haven't played enough other formats to really know if it's an all of Magic thing or not. Like, I haven't played enough Standard recently. The Flamekin Nova Chaser has been quite excellent in these games. A DMF S5J with the 4-month resubscription. Thank you very much for re-upping your Twitch Prime towards my channel. I do appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. Kev GK with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you for that. I do appreciate it. I'm pretty sure I'm on the no fear jam this. Hope they don't have bolts planned. Pretty sure that's the case. You want a pauper format GP? I mean, like, I'd like $1 million, but that one's probably not going to happen either. Pauper format GP is pretty unlikely. Like, we should just be happy we get as many modern GPs as we do, because like GPs are like an engine for like Wizards of the Coast to like move Magic cards, right, and like promote Magic. And like Pauper really doesn't sell them booster packs. Emrakul also shuffles the Nova Chasers back into the deck. That's fantastic. I hadn't thought about that. No blocks. Go to 9 here. Hopefully we can loot into an Emrakul and a land. It's an Anger. Yep. Huh. So do I want to keep doing this? Yeah, probably. I probably don't mind getting a Nova Chaser here. I'm slowly dying to this annoying thing, though. Yep. Yep. Attack with the 10-2. A few different times. Hopefully they brick off here one more time, and then we get to get them. They just have stone nothing here. Maybe I should have jump blocked my Flamekin. I don't know. It makes drawing more Nova Chasers worse. Pass the turn, pass the turn, pass the turn, pass the turn, pass the turn. Rats. So this means that they get to keep their Obstinate Baloth, which means I do have to draw some live ones. Because they have 6 permanents. Oh, that's a Nova Chaser, so that's a live one. Let's breach this. Bump up, the bump up, the bump up, the jam. Bump up, the bump up, the bump up, the jam. Bump up, the bump up, the bump up, the jam. I'm gonna leave this back just in case they bolt us here. If they bolt us off a red mana, I need this to jump block the Obstinate Baloth so we don't die. Doesn't look like they have it. If they don't bolt us here, which is... Oh, are they keeping a land? Holy gosh, they're keeping a land. Okay, I was not expecting them to keep a land. I was pretty much expecting them to keep the Baloth and try and kill us. Dogwood Crow, sorry, with the 5-month Tier 1 resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I do appreciate that. As always, subscriptions are the best way you can support what I do here. So thank you for the support. Shuffle them Nova Chasers back into the deck. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh. Beep, beep. Keeping Forest over Stomping Ground makes sense because our opponent, oh, I should have played the Incandescent Soulstoke there, right? Nah, I think this is better against Anger. It's worse against Bolt, though. But if they had a Bolt, maybe they would have bolted us. Geez, we're gonna get bolted and get blown out here. That's exactly what's happening, isn't it? Nope. Alright. Alright. We chasing, chat. Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy. Is this a concession summoners pact? Essentially. Good game's opponent. Haha. Modern staple Nova Chaser has Le Trample. Oh, yeah. 3-1. 3-1, because every deck is a what deck, chat? 3-2 deck in Modern. You just gotta believe, chat. You just gotta believe in your heart of hearts that your pile of basic mountains and Nova Chaser Mages is gonna run them down. You just gotta believe in your heart of hearts that it's possible. I don't even know if we should play this last match, because I feel like we could never possibly win, because this deck, like every Modern deck, is a 3-2 deck, not a 4-1 deck. Punza. Hey, chat, guess what? We're really good against Blood Moon. We're really good against Blood Moon. Where are my chasers at? There he is. There's my Nova Chaser Mage. Who's a good little Nova Chaser Mage? Yes, you are. Zombie RX, you should wait until... Do Whispers not work? I don't actually know how Whispers work on here now. Drop me a message later when Twitch is working, or Twitter or Discord are both free services. Feel free to make an account. There's just too much going on while I stream that, like, if I take breaks to like check on deck lists, we like won't actually play any Magic. The opponent taking a long pause to like soak up the Flamekin Harbinger and the what's it called on top of our deck. I finished in the top 1,000 at Milwaukee. It was exciting. It was exciting. I think we're gonna set a goal to play the blue-red prison deck in Kentucky. Blue-red prison deck's been a lot of fun so far. Man, we're about to get Inferno Titaned, and it's gonna suck. Everybody ready to get Inferno Titaned? They must have something big, right? Because they didn't have one of their good 3-mana plays. Well, that probably means no Titan, right? Just a Huntmaster. Okay, that's not bad. It's not the worst. We are 3-1 currently. Incandescent Soulstoke. This is my 2/2 Flamekin Harbinger. It is amazing. Details on how donation deck works are there at that URL. No blocks on this. This is an instant speed effect, right? Yeah, it is. Sweet. Okay, so if they flip Huntmaster here, we get to save whatever they kill by flooping the Nova Chaser into play, which is just quite excellent. Dealer's choice on your target. So, activate this, put Nova Chaser into play, champion this. Welcome to Thunderdome. It's not like you knew that was gonna happen. Oh, wait. I guess it does stop us from like getting another Nova Chaser here, but still, this feels pretty good for us. The deep and intricate lines of Mono Red Nova Chaser. Look, our deck is a treat, okay? Why you gotta be a downer on the Nova Chasers? They're coming for you, chat. Look at the fire. Does this artwork look like somebody that messes around? Does this look like someone that messes around? Oh no. Oh no. Beast Within. Beast Within. I mean, I think that's good for us. I feel like I'm in for a 3-3 on this board. I feel like I'm in for a 3-3. We just like want to draw another Nova Chaser Mage or Through the Breach here? If they have a second spell here, we could be in a little bit of trouble. Yep, so they get to flip their Ravager of the Fells back here. I would like to block with my 3/3. No, come on, attack, opponent. Why didn't you attack? All right, Through the Breach, please. I think we've died. Yeah, we've definitely died. This is going to get to flip back and eat one of our things that we're just much too far behind. Like, Through the Breach isn't even going to be lethal at that point. I don't actually think I have anything to sideboard. I guess these Abrades are okay. Bring these in. Kills Huntmaster and Tireless Tracker. I'm trim the lootings. They're kind of awkward anyways. We don't really have any graveyard value stuff. After this league is finished, we're going to play some Grixis Kiki combo. Kind of Grixis Twin-esque. It's a little mana heavy, but it's got a curve. Kind of. I guess this card's pretty bad with Cavern and Field as our lands. Hopefully they Blood Moon us. That card shouldn't be in their deck anymore. You know, I used to always have people ask me if they could like donate to the open source projects they manage in Bitcoin. And whenever I'd ask them, how do I turn Bitcoin into real money? I'd always just get like crickets back. And I was like, I'm not going through the effort to take fun bucks if I can't turn them into real money very easily. Alright, so let's let Smokebraider attack in here, which is nice. The whole cryptocurrency thing is really interesting, though. Just like a whole bunch of things ballooning up because suddenly there was like this demand for it. But like, how do you turn it into like real tangible things? There was a Bitcoin ATM in Vegas. That's sweet. I'm sure there's a tutorial for it, but like, can I just like not work to get my money? Can I just like have my money? You are meant to buy drugs and then trade those for real money. That's what Bitcoin feels. Is it wrong to say that that's what Bitcoin feels like to me? It's like, this is what should you turn your drugs into this? Are we dead? I guess I could rip a Through the Breach, right? Am I happy trading these for these? I think so. Getting them to 15 here, or below 15 is really appealing, because now the Breach Emrakul will be lethal. People just wanted in on Bitcoin, like, because they all thought they were everyone that was in on Bitcoin was making easy money. And everybody just wants, like, a quick fix to, like, make a bunch of money without doing any actual work, right? That's like, the actual American dream. And just like that, we were 3-2. We were 3-2. All right, you know. So, things to take away from the Mono Red Nova Chaser. I really kind of wanted an elemental with haste on more than one occasion. I feel like you're probably just supposed to play 4 Emrakuls, but I don't know that's for certain or not. Other than that, deck was really cute. Nova Chaser Mage with Flamekin Harbinger was actually really good on multiple occasions, so it was really funny. if Hall of the Bandit Warlord's actually not a bad idea, there should be one of those in the mana base for sure. At any rate, let's